You have a GoPro.
I do. Want to say hi? Oh shit. Is it you with the drone? Dude, that was cute. Okay, so Tyler. Love that for me. So many streams already. Wow. I hope you can hear me okay. There, maybe you can see more of my view like that. Hey, good afternoon, you guys. I'm already feeling like my ass is gonna burn. Hi. Thank you. Yeah, no worries. Really wonderful. It's cool. Some of these questions people ask in my pool, some of them I found them in like interesting forums. Good afternoon. Hi. Look at that view, it's killer. What age do you want to have children? Right now I'm 24, still in college. I'm working 2 jobs. Logistically, it's not feasible right now unless I just decide to change my entire life and sacrifice my own pursuit of a better life to provide for a new one. But in reality, say whenever myself and my partner feel we're ready to do so. It is a huge conversation, and I did have that conversation before. My timeline was a minimum of 3 years before it can be a legit consideration, because I gotta put myself first and pursue kids. So that's how that works. There's no ideal age. You're never 100% ready for that. Hi! You guys can go ahead. Hi. No, it's okay. Who are your girl best friends? Hee. You're asking that to a woman who struggles with social connection and has trouble making valuable connections with people that are long lasting. Specifically tailored towards friendships and relationships. It's a different type of situation and the effort is tenfold, but friendships, none of them are better than the other one. They're all cherishable in different reasons. And I'll take down because there's some people in the trail. Would I go on a blind date? Probably not. I feel like friends try to set friends up with each other sometimes and they have their best interests at heart. But blind dates are awkward, so probably not. I feel like I value my intuition more for a relationship or love connection than anyone else's. Because at the end of the day, I'm going to be the person that lives with that person for the rest of my life, so that type of insight is invaluable. It's uncomparable. But friends meeting friends? Yeah, sure. Whatever, set us up. Like I said, different social relationship, different values. Kenny with the slide ups are crazy. Same with Ace. Kenny and Ace sent the most wild shit. Ace, this is your shout out. Follow his page. Dope guy. If you're into bike culture, or if you got the zoomies, I want to see some inspirational shit. Everyone go harass Ace in the comments and tell him that he owes me a bike lesson. I'm gonna take a break. I need to take off my jacket because I'm wearing it. Do you want to go out with friends? Yeah. But I'm doing this new thing this year, kind of tied to my New Year's resolutions, that I'm not going to do activities that's not on a list I've already curated. And there's a penalty if I do or don't go to said things that is going to benefit me, but it's just another trick to be more mindful how I'm spending my time, because I've run into too many situations where it's not valued. Whether it's because I don't explain or just blatant disrespect. So, yes, if it makes the list.
Thank you.
Yeah, no worries. Good afternoon. Alright, next question. You busy this weekend? I forgot to warn you guys that I was filming this Q&A, so when this was asked, I was busy, but also no such thing as me being busy or free time, because time is just a concept we created to manage. If you ask me if I'm free, I'm going to say no. There's always a price to pay. And I'm not talking money. Am I tall? Or how tall am I? I'm taller than my mom. So in that context, I'm tall. But I'm 5'4" on a good day. Still working on my posture because of my neck injury. It fluctuates about 2 inches or so. 5'2", 5'4". And I'm not including my hair bun, for those of you that know that I have big ass hair. Then I'm like 5'6", 5'8". Excuse me, thank you. Okay, took a little break. My back is really hurting and my neck. The weight I'm carrying, although it's light, feels pretty heavy. With that tension in the shoulder blade area. I'm not used to that since I'm readjusting my posture. Would you date someone your friend liked? I've done that before. Not because I was trying to get back at somebody, but I had no idea that they liked them until after the fact. So if somebody told me that they liked them, I would just avoid that situation. Express my feelings, but I wouldn't be in pursuit. As my loyalty lies with that friend, but also myself. And it's not the type of person I intend to be or be perceived as. So, no, I wouldn't. Do you have any piercings? I talked about this last Q&A too. Yeah, I've got piercings. My ears are double pierced because Claire's fucked up on the first round. So I got some crooked piercings. Got a nose ring piercing. Don't wear it as much anymore. Piercings, I wear jewelry every once in a while. More of a silver girly than a gold girly. My job does not allow me to wear jewelry because I don't want to move so much. And the hazard of injury is high. Piercings are expensive. Are injuries, so rather not. Who do you really like? I like people who are intellectually stimulating, people that have a passion of their own, invite others to learn about it. In some aspects they're teachers, but also willing to learn and grow together. A lot of core values are attractive. Problem solution mindset thinkers, disciplined people. I admire that because I lack discipline in a lot of areas, so I admire that about people and look up to people in that way. Hello. Advice for somebody who wants to ask me. If it doesn't align with what you're doing and you're just doing something to fill time, don't bother. because I'll be able to read that. Something I'm working on better. To say something sooner. But it is something I'm still working on. Also, I hate dinner dates. Let's do something where I can walk around. So I'm not diagnosed, but I swear I got that ADHD. I'll start thinking about random shit in conversation unintentionally. It's amazing to see how many kids were on this hike. Like teenagers. I never got allowed outings as a teenager in this capacity. So on field trips, and those hikes were pretty short. Understandably so. Working with classrooms, this kind of hike would be a nightmare. Too many underlying factors. These routes are just amazing. People cross paths with them. When something like that happens, and they'll just make little tiered in stairs. Look at that. Wow. Get a good look at these floors, guys.
Barefoot paths through mossy green. The forest breeze, it feels unseen. The shadow flickers, it wears my face. Time bends here, it's a restless place. Oh, the echoes of the past, they call me back, they twist my mind.
Is he friendly, guy bud?
She's friendly.
Hi, bud. Cute.
You need a hand as well?
Oh, good. Thank you, though. That was very kind of you. You got this.
But I can't hide from the echoes of the pine. Every branch a finger pointing home. Every stone a memory overthrown. The air is thick, it pulls, it weaves. The tale of someone who never leaves. Oh, the echoes of
How you doing?
pine, they call me back, they twist my mind.
It's very cool, huh? Is this your first?
Second time.
Second?
I had to come back. Last time I got a new phone. I
Yeah.
took pictures, and then I went and restored my phone back to my old one. And
Uh-huh.
lost all the pictures.
Oh, no. Dude, that sucks. Good thing you came back.
Yeah.
Run, but I can't hide from the echoes of the pines.
Hopefully that is a good angle for you guys. But I don't know, say 2 minutes and rolling. That's fucking cool. Yeah, that's cool. Okay. forgive me if not. But the first question, what is your favorite podcast? I really like podcasts nowadays. Before I could like never sit down and listen to them. Favorite one is Maseno. I don't know how to say it exactly. The Huga, okay? I feel like he gives really great perspective. Oh my god, this is so pretty. Holy shit. It's so cool, bruh. That is sick. Oh my god, it's sick. Okay, so basically, I'm pulling over. I want to take a picture with the car. Okay, but anyway, Maceo and A Toast to Life podcast. I feel like both I have to pick and choose when I listen to them, because sometimes I feel like I'm ready to hear those kind of inspirational, more in-depth thoughts, and other times I just want to live my life and not have to go that in-depth. I feel like I internalize a lot, and not in a bad way, but just it's good to do that and check in every once in a while, not sit in that 24/7, because it can prohibit you from enjoying life or doing things for the fun of it. There is a lot of traffic. This is going to be a hard picture to get. Okay, we'll just keep on answering questions. When was a time you faced rejection? I remember my first instance of rejection in elementary school. I had an interest in befriending these two girls, and I was struggling to make friends. I was always that one girl that kind of just floated in many different friend groups, but I really, for some reason, like wanted to be friends with these girls, and I kept trying. They said no, and then finally I just like listened to them talking one day, and I heard them use each other's names, and I used their name in a sentence, and I was like, can I hang out with you, essentially, and they said yes, because I used their names. So yeah, and then the rest was history. We became best friends for that period of time, and that instant changed my life, I guess. I guess I was kind of a loner before that friend group had changed. I'm turning around to get this sick ass pic. I think 2 other people did the same thing. I'm back. Okay, describe an outfit that most accurately depicts your personality. I wear a lot of fitness gear. I feel like that accurately depicts my personality. Show off all the progress I've made, but also like tight clothes just feel comforting. I feel like I need pressure in order to focus sometimes. Most times. The habits that come from formulating a fitness lifestyle are really good habits in life to have. Like, they're applicable to many situations. So I also find those really attractive. But most of the time I live in a hoodie and sweatpants, because that's also where I feel most comfortable. Like, either really tight, able to do work, I should leave that open, or really loose, able to move, flow, dance, not feel judged by anybody for my body. Sometimes I just want to be incognito and live mi vida. Something you wish you would have learned about in school but didn't. I wish I would have learned about money, finances, that kind of thing. Okay, I'm gonna pull out of here because there is a lot of people coming up from behind this trailhead, and I don't want to be a part of that mess. Another thing I wish I would have learned in school is more about different professions, like in a trade school manner. I feel like I did a lot of side quests in order to gain that kind of experience, because my parents were working so hard and worked night shift, and then the other parent worked all day and just trying to provide for us, especially after the 2008-2009 recession and everything. I had to really like read, or like when I was young I was looking at YouTube videos, and I still do this like before I apply for a job, like really try to gain that extra experience if I'm not able to talk to somebody firsthand about their experiences with said event or thing. Yeah, just trying to live vicariously through people secondhand and that sort of thing. So like job shadowing. I know physical therapy, I did a job shadowing opportunity that my CTE teacher, a beloved family friend of ours, connected with, but I wish there was more of that for me, more of that drive. Like, I wanted to feel connected, and so I tried to do sports, and that's a whole nother story that I'll get into, because I really think that's a large part of my life and important, and I want other people to know like what led up to all those decisions that I made, because they were really drastic ones when I was very young. And yeah, I think it's a good conversation to have. What has been your constant in your life? Constant in my life. I feel like my mom, and that has evolved so differently than I ever thought I would need, or that I imagined ever our relationship to be. Like, I feel like a friend once told me that they learned that their parent teaching style that they had will never be whatever the child needs. And I felt that to my core, and tried to give them a lot of grace in some of the hardships that I felt I had. I've let go of a lot and come to a better understanding now, having worked with children. And I have dozens of nieces and nephews from my friends and my blood nephew that I've learned a lot from, just perspective. So I really appreciate my mom and how she has stuck through a very stubborn daughter, a daughter who has a high interest in psychology and just blatantly says what's on her mind, and sometimes can be cutthroat and emotionless, and other times it can be like really in-depth and like a lot to handle just for one topic. So her being my constant, letting me just word babble at her and with her, allowing me to share my life with her, has helped dramatically. Me as a developing woman, and just letting me explore what I need to do to the fullest. And like, after a situation with one of my older siblings, and I feel like we've all changed as a family cohort and have more say and give that secondhand opinion of like, hey, I see that you're losing yourself in this way, and that this person is doing these things, or if that person's that's like really attracted to us, that they do this, and we can see you change and like light up in that way. Like, having that is really important, and I don't think we all learn that until later in life. So that is a beautiful thing, and that is what's been a constant in getting me through some really hard times, because I feel like I definitely self-isolate to heal and try to figure it out on my own, and like struggle asking for help. I've worked on it a ton, and now I feel like I need to discipline myself and trust myself enough that there are things I can do on my own, and then it's not a shameful thing to ask for help when it feels unbearable to hold the weight, or just other people have more knowledge than you, and it's okay. Like, we're all learning. Yeah, and it's a beautiful thing. Yeah, so that's what's been my constant. My mama. Who is the first person you call to share good news with? This changes a lot. The person I want to call is no longer in my life, so there's that, but they're always the first person that I think of that I would want to share those things with. There's also like a lot of people that have passed on really young that I've had conversations with. I always think of them, and even I'm going to finish my tattoo as a memorial tattoo and tribute to them and to that part of my life. So I always think of them, and I always say thank you to them as well, because I feel like they are definitely looking over me, and I'm forever grateful for the guidance that they've like gave to me before they passed away, and just the life lessons that they taught me. I felt like those people that pass away too soon, they always have the most profound things to say, and I don't take that lightly.